Hey, family, peace and love to my brothers and my sisters in the spirit. Thank you for checking your sister out. I wanted to drop a quick little video. I'm out here waiting on my queen, and I said, let me go ahead and utilize this time while I'm waiting, sitting here waiting, and speak on something real quick. I want to speak about celebrities. All right, what's going on with our celebrities? I did a video a while back, the first of the year, to where I was saying this is the year of revealing. Okay, and with that being said, what I really mean by that is, especially when it comes to like celebrities, okay? And it's not just celebrities. Let me just say that it's not just celebrities. I'm just using celebrities as an example. When it comes to celebrities, a lot of times, they put on a mask, okay? This persona playing a character, okay? Um, portraying where people, how people perceive them, how people see them. That's the character that they play, okay? And when they are trying to be And when they are trying to take the mask off, shall I say, when they are trying to take the mask off, people don't like what they see. Okay? They are human, just like, pastors out here, they're human, but we know, they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But still, when people fall, shall I say, and you start to see people flaws, shall I say, people don't like that. If anything, let's keep it real, family. A lot of times, you want to see perfection in people. You know, even you don't mind them wearing that mask. Long as it's keeping them in a good light and they're not coming off in a way that's gonna make them look bad or right have a bad image. So, getting back to the video I had did a while back when I was saying this is the year of revealing. When it comes to celebrities, and there will be many, many celebrities. Um, you name it. There will be many, many celebrities as far as things going to be. That was once hidden is going to start coming out to the marvelous light. Okay, and I don't care what color you are, in your nationality. I don't care whose you are. A lot of things are going to start coming out. Okay, um, whether it be mainstream, as far as like everybody knowing, it may not be, but there will be, like for instance with Mariah Carey, there's some things that's going on personal with her, that we are hearing about, that she is being blackmailed, with her ex personal assistant that knows personal things about her. This was that she, let's just say she's being herself. She's behind closed door within her own home, okay, and she should be able to do what she wants to do in her own home. But like I said, one must watch their inner circle, and that's the point I'm trying to make. It's pretty much when it comes to a lot of these celebrities, families, pretty much their inner circle. They are not being wise when it comes to picking and choosing the right people in their inner circle, as far as respecting boundaries, respecting their personal space, shall I say, when they are around them, just respecting them. Period. For the most part, a lot of people are around celebrities for many, many reasons. Okay, to come up, to be close to them so they can write books about them. You name it. And due to ignorance, a lot of these celebrities are not watching who they let in their inner circle. Okay, it's really their downfall. It's one of Chris Brown's downfall. It's one of, well, as we see, Mariah Carey downfall. Um, you name it. Um, with a lot of these celebrities, pretty much things that we're going to start hearing about these past a couple of months ahead, it's going to be pretty much of information that someone that was close to a celebrity is trying to drop, or shall I say, trying to expose them. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's crazy. It's crazy, but it is what it is. I just sense this within my being. It's just a year of revealing, whether it be celebrities or even preachers out here, and watch out for the mega preachers too. Okay, watch out for the mega preachers too. Um, from the least to the great. Okay, watch out for them too, because a lot of things about some of these preachers, things that they have been doing in the dark should be coming out into marvelous light this year. Okay, many will be exposed. Okay, as far as their dirt, shall I say, especially a lot of these so-called married pastors. Many of them are going to be exposed too, as far as their sexuality, um, their sexual preference, shall I say, um, just them pretty much not being seen in a good light. Okay, people who are close to them are spilling the beans. Okay, 'cause that's how a lot of things get out. It's people who you let get close to you. Okay, that gets to see the real you. Okay, the you that has actually taken off the mask. And a lot of pastors are like that too. They wear a mask out there, in the pulpit. And then, of course, when behind the scenes, in their office, when the doors are closed, or people see them, like I said, behind the scenes, they see the real them. They take the mask off. At home, they take the mask off. People who get close to them really see their true nature, okay, their true character. And for the most part, a lot of people take advantage of it, okay? They take a pure advantage of it. Um, I had did a reading about Chris Brown and Tamar earlier. I have not uploaded them yet, but I will on my other channel that I have. But I know it's another thing with a lot of these celebrities also. As far as tying them all together, a lot of them, like I said, are wearing a mask, family. And a lot of times, when we find out the real them, as far as the true character, we don't like it. We don't really like it, because that which we have perceived about them, as far as them wearing that mask, putting on that perfection, shall I say, that's what we want to see, shall I say. But a lot of these so-called celebrities, whoever they are out there, whether they be in the music industry, acting or whatever, a lot of times when they're being true to themselves, and they're being genuine, and they are taking the mask off, shall I say. A lot of time their true nature, their character, a lot of people don't really care for it. Um, they enjoy the character better, shall I say. Um, I'm not gonna really speak on too much about Chris Brown, but I will say this, because I'm very spiritual, and I'm an empath as well, so I can pick up on certain things about Chris Brown, but about people. Period. Let me just say that. But a lot of his downfall pretty much is. I will say this for him. A lot of Chris Brown downfall for him is he's real cocky and a little arrogant, and he let his ego get the best of him, okay? Which in his mouth, he needs to speak positive and speak life, and definitely he's the one that needs to heal. And me saying this about him, a lot of celebrities are like that. A lot of them are like that. They've been in the industry for quite some time. They're wealthy, and a lot of them feel like people, can't nobody touch them. To be honest with you, I don't sense that he raped that lady at all. I don't sense that, but due to his ego and his cockiness, he definitely pissed that sister off the wrong way. All right, because we all know he's been um, accused of raping this lady in Paris. And then then one must watch their circle as well. Okay, and it's not just Chris Brown. Most celebrities need to watch their circle. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of people that are around you are not for your highest good. If they're cocky and arrogant and egotistic, I mean, they can mess you up too. You know what I'm saying? Because they are around you. That's like being with somebody. You go into a store and you got the wrong crowd around you, but these are people you allow to be in your space. Or somebody steals something, or somebody can just commit a crime, shall I say? Just I'm gonna use stealing as an example. You being with them, you know, you just as in trouble. As far as the law, they see you as being part of that, because you with that group. You know what I'm saying? That who you let in your space and you happen to hang with, and they're the one that did the actual deed. It's going to make you look bad as well, because you're hanging with that particular person, shall I say? Now, getting back to Chris Brown, I sense that he said something to that lady that ran her the wrong way. I truly sense that she felt very disrespected, as well as his entourage that's in his circle. Pretty much disrespected her as well. And she's going to use that as far as trying to bring him down, shall I say, because she felt very disrespected. This is what I'm sensing about her. But the point I'm trying to make is family, when it comes to a lot of these celebrities, when it's all said and done, it's their circle. They need to watch their circle. Because it is the people inside their circle, these are the ones that get closer to them and they see the real them and they expose them, okay? They expose them, you know. And so that's the situation with Chris Brown that I'm sensing within. But like I said, I did do a reading on him, and I spoke from a place of what I sensed from within, as well as I let the cards, um, do the talking as well. That was really confirmation of what I was saying all along about him. And the same with Tamar, with her, it's sadly because, that sister, uh, we know she has a big personality, and a lot of people just don't know how to take her. And think about it, she, for the most part, Tamar is wearing a mask because the real Tamar is like people, they won't take too well with her. You see how her sister deals with her. That Tamar that we see when those cameras are running, when she's around her sisters, that is the real Tamar, okay? Now, when she's hanging with these other females and all that, she's putting on a mask, okay? When people are seeing her, as far as her being interviewed, and when she's on stage, she's putting on a mask, okay? But when Tamar is being true to herself and the things that come out of her mouth, that's the real Tamar right there, okay? And people don't care for that. They really don't. They see her as bipolar. Um, you get what I'm going with this. I don't want to speak on it too much. I did a reading about it, but that sister, she really just need to learn how to. It would help her in the long run. She really need to just learn how to not take everything in with everything somebody say about her, and that's really her problem. So what? Let people talk, but stop taking everything in. Because she the kind of person she act and do. She doesn't sit back and reflect on things. She just act out, and that's not good character whatsoever. But she's another one. As far as people that are around her that's real close to her, a lot of them are not for her highest good. She's not making good sound judgment in that either. The people that and I'm not talking about her sisters. I'm talking about people that she chooses to let get close to her. She's not making good sound judgment either. So I would be surprised after a while something come out about her. She's letting the wrong people in her space that are not around her for the right reasons. Okay, everybody pretty much around you for a come up, and a lot of these so-called celebrities are going to be exposed this year due to when it's all said and done, having the wrong people in their space, okay? And they're going to expose them big time. A lot of people, just being around you alone, they can write a book, okay? Just being around you alone and getting to know you on a personal level, they can get paid from a magazine, company or whatever, TMZ or whatever. They can get paid just to expose you. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, people just these celebrities need to really, really watch it. They really do. And then a lot of people see things about them behind the scenes, and they don't see anything because it's all about the mighty dollar. It's all about the mighty dollar when it comes to these celebrities, and they're paying a lot of people to just hush up. Probably making them sign something as well. You're around me. You're going to sign this. What goes on behind closed doors, stay behind closed doors. So a lot of that's going on as well. A lot of these so-called smart, okay, celebrities, they're not gonna have you. They're not gonna have you get too close to them and be behind a closed setting without you signing something. That protects them. They can, shall I say, take the mask off and be true to themselves, and you seeing the real them. They cannot speak on it. The person cannot go back and speak on it and expose them because they had to sign something. And a lot of people get paid off, shall I say. But yeah, this is truly indeed the year of revealing family. I'm not surprised at all when I turn the TV on, watch the news. They always speak about another celebrity. You know, if it ain't R. Kelly, now it's Chris Brown, or if it ain't Chris Brown, it's Mariah Carey. If it ain't Mariah Carey, it'd be somebody else, family. It would be somebody else. And now a lot of these so-called pastors have been exposed too. Um, it is what it is. People love these celebrities playing a character, being the character that they are, because that's what they are used to seeing. They really don't want to see the real them, because they do, they won't like it. If people do the real R. Kelly, you know, because we all know he has issues. You know, they're not gonna like him. You know, they're not gonna like him. They might like his music and all of that, but still, their brother has issues that he needs help, and people get so blinded by the fame, the celebrity status, money, which is energy anyway. People are attracted to money. They carry a lot of energy around a person. People are attracted to stuff like that. You know, a lot of time they have a blind eye and they see people have issues. They see people need help, and you know, for the most part, you know, they just go with the flow. You know, they're like, oh well, you know, I know I saw what I saw, but you know, me hanging around this person, yeah, I can get a book deal out of this person. You know, me hanging around them, you know, and seeing how they are behind the scenes. You know, I can get a book deal out of this, or I can sue this person. You know, what I'm saying, blackmail this person. You know, you'd be surprised, family, but for the most part, me saying this is the year of revealing, it's gonna be a whole lot of that this year. Okay, uh, it's just getting started. It's just getting started, and I'm the kind of person, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all. 'Cause I sense this within my being. The first of the year, this is a year of revealing, and it's not just with celebrities. It could just be with anybody that you look up to. If people don't get a grip and stop, you know, letting people taint them on the inside, you know. Like for instance, Timar, you know, or whatever somebody had to say about her. Start responding to every freaking comment. You know what I'm saying? Stop taking everything in. You know, just be quiet. You know, silence speaks like no other. Just be quiet, cause eventually it's gonna die down. You know, but you know when you sit up here, just cause you read something on the blog, somebody say something, and you have to comment every time, or you see your name, somebody speaking about you, you have to comment every time. You know, it's just not a good look. It's not a good look at all. But like I said, you know, all celebrities, you know, they're human and they have their own issues, shall I say? But like I said, it ain't just Tamar. It's just a lot of them. You know, a lot of them just got to get to that point of watching their circle. Period. And also downsize the circle. Clean house in their circle. Okay, clean house in their circle. And you know, if they want people to get to that place of loving them for who they are, take the mask off. Let people see the genuine you. But for the most part, people don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see that.